candidate bɛn ɛna mo hia caliber of person obetumi Ghana votes ɛde ama mo 2028.
Yeah, very intelligent question. I can say the rank and file of the party, the leadership of the party, right after the 2024 election, they should have conducted this particular research. Now, Yabusa Ghana forces, in spite of certain difficulties, you face here as government, but nevertheless, Akufo-Addo also here normal baby na Ghana for betime now so area to abama and now Ghana for crab to abet ania can kugu no enkoye that magnitude yes of fire. Yes, it go back to the Ghanaian people and ask them say candidate then eno mu feel say yemfa na say beya abufu show any apathy, any other factors and to move now so to a better in such a manner in 2024 no, and repeat it in 2028. Question, very intelligent question. We should have used that one as a research benchmark to solicit the views of the Ghanaian people. But media of all the I can say, honestly speaking, the election Abakosima, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and yet the first sitting Vice President, or now can say Obeso Sidini boss after the end of his boss tenure. Professor Mills was the first sitting Vice President who make such a move in 2000 elections. But for when you feature me, when you chair me, we 2000 elections. At that time, Crown on that apathy is very huge against the NDC government. Looking at number of years, Rollins Act now so from PNDC era plus 8 years of democratic governance, almost 19 years plus. Now,
Sabra, wouldn't mantra be a musiciano?
But there be.
I feel where they are contabasi from.
But of our share performance, Mills, it deliver in 2000 elections, in spite of the Great Alliance, in spite of Kwesi Pratt-Moore and all the other forces joining MPP against the NDC. Election, MPP and Jimmy winning one touch from opposition. A runoff. But Mills about partisan politics from 1996 to 2000 was less than 4 years, or you can say 4 years. And so, in spite of the Swedro declaration, Gusitano Mokote or National Reform Party, several divisions within the NDC, it was very huge compared to what we experienced in 2024. And the Crown, Mills and the election, runoff. Second runners are 18 years day. Then no Crown offer, say you choose as a candidate, presidential candidate. Those are de facto leader for both the presidential and parliamentary elections. And all the parliamentary candidates across the country, poster no more the candidate now at Hon Ken, because we need to make sure that we are winning the two elections at a go. But in spite of Mills, a pushy election to run off in 2000. We share the parliamentary performance and as well. Why are they we are 92 out of 200 seats, and MPP are 99 out of 200 seats. With the free man MPP winning second round, but parliamentary strength, the BT NDC only 7 seats. And offer party dia no wa ho den no enye presidential results no wa ho den no enye your representation in parliament. And on the me who say ho den o Ghana man you say CPP PAC tama no more 2 or 3 or 5 seats our parliament of a share ni nyama dey crowd. So presidential and parliamentary elections are equally very, very, very important. Yes, about the second vice president, unfortunately, Ms. We and say Mahama, contested the 2012 elections, Emma NDC. Ushe 2000 elections, males at the 40,586 in the BT Kufuado. And onya parliamentary difference, no, MPP 107, and NDC 116. But less than 4 years, Mahama Beso flag against Kufuado. OBT Kufuado by almost 300,000 votes, with a seat difference 148 against MPP 122. It would to two males pushing the election to run off. Mahama as the next vice president, acting president, making an attempt to continue the legacy of his boss. OBT Kufuado by 300,000 with 148 seats against Kufuado 122 seats in parliament. Now the better to candidate in 2024 elections of MPP or Jumaya. We need a candidate beyond the new patriotic party as a party. No, Ghana also Edgar.
Okay.
Especially
next a winnable candidate.
Exactly. A candidate the floating voters or the neutral voters a bit markers MPP as a party. But a candidate would be a demon idea. The penasem as an individual. So you need a candidate that can first of all attract all these floating neutral voters to the MPP and also win their confidence from the business community and the intellectuals or the academia, CSOs and the media and all that. It's a easy thing Sebi ye agro of Musa and Yamaya break RJ MPP as a party say baby ye or Ghana manual semo because 16 regions, 4 regions, only 6 of those regions. How do you call yourself a national party? Even the regions are always sit no one.
4 regions only a representation.
The whole of OT 0.
Hi.
Voters 0. The 2 upper is upper 0.
Wow.
I have 4 regions. I have 4 back up.
Let me match up Bibo. I have a crowd here. Say Asante.
Of an American.
And a 1 pet.
Yeah, 1 pet. But 1 pet.
Jesus.
Of a very serious issue. Very, very serious issue. And I offer Greater Accra region. And a region, Sebi, the capital, Sebi, the national capital of the nation. Of I was saying, and Yamiaza.
I had 3 pet.
You offer, see, problem now is facing MPP. No? We have to look at it holistically as an organization. Not necessarily say, Sebi, individual business say they will be a president and I will be a president. Party na kasano at the parliamentary level, Yahoo will form Yahoo Kono. We are not well represented in parliament compared to the NDC. So we need a candidate who will be galvanize people for us to do very well in parliament and the presidential.
Now, but when it has to do with the candidate and now said the party as a whole and now representations and various constituencies.
Of a combination of several factors. It could be the candidate, it could be the performance of the government and several other factors. Okay. So we need a candidate, Ghana for a neutral candidate. He wasn't part and parcel of or integral of a Kufuado's government.
Sir.
Obetimi attracted a lot of people, a lot of business community, a lot of party people because of the accrediting the party, no, and there's no amount for a buffooed, there's no amount for and one more food. So we need to get a candidate. All those who left Every man can say, oh, with a new leadership, we can have a space within the next government that the new leadership will form.
Anna for a Lemfi has your back campaign. And Lemfi say omota which debia. Lemfi say omot dawase. Say wa boye ni eni mo ye adwuma abedrisi. Say ye chere say ye dawasi. Lemfi say €50, $50, £50 or more. Opa 60, 70, 75, 80, 1,000, 2,000. Biara obe sendi ako Ghana biano. In GBP, no, you have 2% cashback. In USD, in Europe, you have 2% cashback, but in reward points. Into Uko reward point system, Hona, you have in the equivalent of your reward points. Now, what's the sign now? They are send this car. For GBP, ni there, a better will Lemfi wallet ni. Into send this car ko Ghana, nenya with 2% cashback in your wallet or in reward points. Inti send discover break Ghana. Ubetimi asend do bi a upe bia. Ti send bebre nenya with 2% cashback. Lemfi say omota which